Hi guys, it's Poo Poo Kakada, and today I want to talk to you about all things domination and something to do with skidrow and the guns that I use. So today I'm using a SCAR with a holographic sight. I've got a Scavenger Pro, Ninja Pro and Stop and Power Pro because it's core, and the SCAR is crap on damage. I've got, I think that's Blue Tiger in this one. I did reach Red Tiger before prestiging, but I decided to prestige, so obviously I've lost everything now. But as you can tell, this is an old video from before I prestiged. We went into this game with a few friends. Me, Streamy Sumo, Big Cheese, iRopper, or Ropper, whatever you want to call him. And what we did in this was we communicated properly, unlike what you would get in your average game with a bunch of random people. There you go, Mr. Tatos. He's the other guy we were playing. Yeah, this is one of those game modes where you need to communicate. I cannot stress it enough how much you need to talk about what you're doing and who's going where, what's going on. If you die, you've got to remember to tell everyone you're dead and remind them where you were and how many people there were. So, you know, Cheese told me that he'd just died, so I was straight back in. Turned out Cheese had spawned right by it. He was in, secured B again. I find the aim on this one, especially on skidrow, is to keep your spawn, which in our case was A, and the center flag. It's not always the case. Sometimes C is the closer flag if you've spawned at A, so take A and C, make them spawn in the center and defend the outside flags. But you will not win domination if you don't hold two flags, at least. We prefer to hold two flags rather than three, because if you're holding all three, they're spawning all over the place. And if you're holding just the two flags, you know they're coming from one spot. So we could have put claymores down all over the place wherever necessary and sat there with sniper rifles in the windows, in those rooms just to my right there, and from those windows, or holes in the wall as I think they are actually, we could have picked off most of them from there and just had a few people with LMGs or SMGs or something like that, just to fill in this space down here, which there was a claymore, but that had been hit by a stun, so it was useless for a few minutes. Bit of a panic spray there, which is quite nasty to look at. Kill streaks, it's another thing. Kill streaks for this map, doesn't matter what mode you're playing. I find kill streaks for this map that are best would be a care package. The Predator missile is pretty good for it, and a UAV, believe it or not. Now my usual setup is what I think I've used again here in this one, which is a Predator, a Harrier Strike and an AC-130. And the AC-130 isn't much use because there's so many buildings. Same with the chopper gunner, there's too many buildings for people to hide in, so it's too hard to get them with it. This is what happens if you don't communicate and you go for C, you get shot just like that by some bloke camping on the stairs. Yeah, the AC-130, chopper gunner, not much use, too many buildings. Same with Favela, there's a lot of buildings, there's not much use on there. The Harrier Strike's quite useful because the initial strike can do a bit of damage. It won't do loads, but it'll do a fair bit of damage. And then the Harrier hangs around. Don't forget, the Harrier hangs around. So anybody it sees, it fires at. I think I was just lucky to escape getting shot at by the Harrier on this one. It's looking the other way, I think, but the Predator's definitely useful. It doesn't matter what game mode you're playing. On skidrow, the Predator is useful because you don't spawn inside normally. It's usually just outside or just next to a building, which is if the Predator's coming down, if it's an enemy Predator, gives you just enough time if you spot it instantly to get back inside. If you don't spot it, then it will usually get you, unless of course you're already inside. But you possibly saw it earlier, pretty much at the start. Big Cheese got a triple kill with his Predator. He gets a couple of doubles and things with Predators, which is why I say that they're useful. I've had a couple myself, double or triple kills on skidrow. Don't think I get any in this video, but one of the guns I would recommend using is the one I've just picked up, the USP-45. It's good for domination because you've got a lot of close quarters. Firefights going on, which obviously the smaller gun, the quicker it'll come up. Not all of them have recoil, not all of them have high recoil rather, which is why I like the USP, because it doesn't have very much recoil, especially with a silencer on it. At the moment I'm using an MP5, which isn't fantastic because of the high recoil. Silencer on it brings recoil down a little. It also brings the range down a lot, so it's about as useful as a sawn-off shotgun really. But just wants to think about SMGs and small assault rifles, or rapid ones like the ACR could be another good one to use. I think I get another stupid death in a minute. Oh no, I've just had one. Pretty sure I get another one. Just up here, top of the stairs maybe. Yeah, I get shot in the head. There you go, like that. Yeah, another thing to do with domination, other than communicate and pick the right gun, is have fun. If you don't enjoy yourself on a game like domination, demolition, capture the flag, if you're not enjoying yourself, you won't win. If you play it too hard and you get lots of screaming and shouting, like I know a lot of you do, a nice little double kill there, then all you're going to do is scream and shout. You know, play to have a laugh, play to have fun. Don't play to be better than everyone. Don't play to be better than people you see on YouTube. I certainly don't. I play to have a laugh with my friends. If I'm not having a laugh, I turn it off. It's not worth getting worked up about it. I think that's Cheese's Harrier out at the moment, getting a couple of kills, gets a few of the little ones in there. It's hovering over C now. See, that's where it's useful. It hovers over C. Yeah, I think it actually hovers over all 3 points on domination. Oh no, it must have been Sumo's because he's got an AC-130 now. Which you'll see how useless it is on this map. If you keep an eye on the bottom left, you see there isn't very many. There's more knife kills and headshots than the AC kills. There's one AC kill, me dying quite a few stupid ways, but what's new? You're watching my videos, you watch to see me fail. There you go, he got one AC kill so far. Yep, he got one in total, which is awful for an AC. I think most people with Predators get more than one kill, and the AC is supposed to be better. Yeah, I think I'm running out of time. I think I've got another minute or so left. So guys, let me know what you think are good kill streaks to use on domination or just on skidrow. What weapon combos, what perks, and how you like to play. Let me know if you've tried changing your way to the way we do it, and whether or not it works better for you. Guys, sure as hell know it works for us. I mean, and we win something like 200 to 140. So it works, but it's down to the people you play, the people you play with. So yeah, let me know. Also, let me know any kind of videos that you want me to make, so I can have a go at them all. Anything you want to see a commentary on, there you go, 200 to 160. It hasn't actually shown up yet, but it'll be there in a second. And yeah, subscribe, rate, and enjoy the other videos I make. I'll